within the forgotten corners of time. The dormant darkness awakens. Asperia succumbs to a curse of shadows. Recall it now. Reclaim the lost sword. Let it illuminate the hero's journey. The one who shadows the eternal night. Behold the legend, Merlin.
Magister Merlin? Magister Merlin! Are you all right? Magister Merlin? You don't look well. Did you have a nightmare? Ah, your old I'm Dolly. However, you lost most of your powers somehow. Your memories are fragmented, and I woke you up because there's a fire on the other side. All the villagers will be in danger if we don't put out that fire. Chippy was— As you're familiar, Chippy wanted to protect your beloved village, so he rushed out to put out the fire. But the fire is getting out of hand. Will Chippy be all right? Do you want to go and see for yourself, Magister Merlin? I understand. You've been in seclusion, you know. You're probably—
General Hogan! The water isn't working!
You sand! Get these fires under control! Do not retreat! Forward!
I wouldn't have recognized you if it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise, so I can see my old friend again?
Ah, General, the Magister's condition, you see? He's forgotten you again.
It's okay, Chippy. No matter how many times he forgets, I'm happy. I am Hogan, the former leader of the Heroic Order. We've been friends for decades, and our friendship will never— But this is no time for small. They don't belong in Ryham. How could they just appear out of nowhere? Seems my instinct.
General. They've ruined my beauty sleep. This will cost you extra.
Valen, you're just...
That's not fair! I ran into a... Anyway, looks pretty grim here.
That's right! We think it's
Whoa! A talking hamster? In that case, this gentleman with the General must be a mage.
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen. But in front of this Magister, you'd better watch your words.
It's rare to command such respect from the General. Well, Magister, I am Valen, of the Heroic Order. How would you like me to address you? An interesting name. I will forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you.
You seem more interested in...
I saw you casting a spell!
It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire.
The Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful as her fire is
Dangerous. You're quite right.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy has heard of her.
You're...
Magister, if Chippy is not mistaken, it seems like... What do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
Never mind. You made me think of someone. The divination was right. This night was awful. I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further.
You're not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are gone.
Don't push your luck, young man. I'm not known for my...
Don't you dare try to get away with this.
Shh. Quiet. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
What is that?
Magister!
You awake? How are you feeling? If I hadn't seen you pass out just now, I'd probably believe you passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Before he left, the General told me to make sure that when you woke up, your memory was all right. What a strange request. Also, how much do you remember of what just happened? The Scarlet Sorceress. You're a Magister, so perhaps you've heard of her. She was identified as the culprit by young Master Rowan. That kid with the huge bag and the duck on his head? He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire. General Hogan took the two of them. Muriel's attitude towards you was... Did you know her from before? That's... rather...
Magister? Yes! Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental. Mr. Valen told you that General Hogan... The General will wait for...
There might be enemies on the road, although you might not need...
Of course! The Magister is the Anyway, since you're... However, before leaving...
Need a hand, friend?
Dolly! I brought back the Magister!
You're back. I was worried.
Don't be too happy.
Nonsense. Even the goddess Dura can't control Merlin. Perhaps it's just the Magister recovering. Chippy, what's with you? Why so pessimistic? That's not like you.
Oh, you're right. The Magister is the greatest mage in all of Asperia. Everything will be fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble. Shall we find someone to lend you a helping hand?
Leave it to me. I know a few people.
Ready to embark on a glorious adventure?
May flowers blossom across this land.